Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an incredible list for you, the top 50 most valuable and rare Jefferson nickels that could be hiding in your collection. These 5-cent coins have shocked collectors with their mind-blowing values, reaching hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. Stay with me until the end because the number one coin is worth a fortune. Let's dive right in. Today, we have an exciting topic for all coin collectors and treasure hunters. We're diving deep into the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin that could be worth an astonishing $1.99, $1.23. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that most people wouldn't think twice about could actually be worth a small fortune. So, if you have a 1962 Jefferson nickel, pay close attention because we're going to break down the history, key features, minting errors, and what makes certain versions of this coin so valuable in today's market. Make sure to watch until the end because I'll reveal how you can identify whether your coin is one of these rare high-value nickels. History of the 1962 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation home in Virginia. By 1962, the U.S. Mint had already been producing Jefferson nickels for 24 years, but there were some interesting changes happening in the early 1960s that affected the coin's design and overall rarity. During this time, the Mint was dealing with increased demand for coins, which resulted in some production flaws and variations. That's where things get interesting for collectors. No mint mark, what does it mean when we say no mint mark? It means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint because, at that time, Philadelphia did not include a mint mark on its nickels. If you look at a Jefferson nickel from the Denver Mint or San Francisco Mint, you'll notice a small D or S mint mark near the right side of Monticello on the reverse. However, if your 1962 Jefferson nickel has no mint mark, that means it was minted in Philadelphia. While most Philadelphia minted coins aren't particularly rare, certain variations and minting errors make some 1962 no-mint mark nickels extremely valuable to collectors today. Key features of the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. If you have a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, here are the details you should look for. Obverse, front Thomas Jefferson's portrait, facing left, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," on the left and "Liberty 1962," on the right. Reverse, back Monticello building with the words, "E Pluribus Unum," above it, and Monticello, along with 5 cents and United States of America. Below. No mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Composition: 75% copper and 25% nickel. Why is the 1962 no mint mark nickel so valuable? Now, let's get into the reason why this coin can be worth $99,123. Several factors contribute to its high value, including condition, rarity, errors, and grading. Mint state condition, MS68 or higher. The highest valued 1962 no mint mark nickels are those that have been preserved in mint state condition, meaning they look almost brand new with no wear. Coins graded MS67 or MS68 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. The highest graded specimens command tens of thousands of dollars at auctions because they are nearly flawless. Full steps, FS designation. One of the most valuable features of any Jefferson nickel is the full steps, FS designation. This means that the steps on the Monticello building are completely visible and sharply struck without any wear or blending. Only a small percentage of 1962 nickels have full steps, making them highly desirable to collectors. Rare minting errors. Some of the most valuable 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickels have mint errors, which make them unique and highly sought after. Common errors include off-center strikes, double die errors, planchet errors, and clipped planchets. Some double die versions show noticeable doubling in the words, Liberty, and the date, 1962. If you find one of these, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Current market value, Now, let's talk about what you've been waiting for. The current market value of the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. A circulated 1962 nickel, one that has been used in everyday transactions, is generally worth only its face value of 5 cents to a few dollars. A well-preserved MS-65 coin can sell for $1,000 to $3,000 at auctions. Coins with the full steps FS designation in MS-66 or MS-67 condition have been known to sell for $25,000 to $50,000. The rarest and highest graded MS-68 full steps coin recently sold for an astonishing $99,123 at auction. That's right. This small 5-cent coin ended up being worth nearly $100,000 because of its rarity and pristine condition. This proves that even ordinary pocket change can turn into a jackpot if you know what to look for. How to check if you have a valuable 1962 nickel. If you have a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, here's what you need to do. Examine the coin's condition. Look for minimal scratches, luster, and a strong strike. Check for full steps. Use a magnifying glass to see if the Monticello steps are completely visible. Look for minting errors. Check for doubling, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have a high-grade coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. The 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of why you should always check your spare change. While most of these coins are only worth a few cents, high-grade and error versions can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, or even $99,123 like the one we discussed today. So, do you have a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries that could make you rich. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an incredible topic that could change the way you look at your spare change forever. We're talking about the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that has recently stunned collectors and investors with its skyrocketing value. Imagine holding a nickel in your hand that could be worth an astonishing $98,642 in today's market. That's right. A single nickel from 1964, without a mint mark, has reached nearly 6 figures at auction. So what makes this coin so valuable? Why are collectors paying a fortune for it? And how can you identify one in your own collection? Stay with me until the end of this video because I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this rare and valuable nickel. Let's start with the history of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. This coin was designed by Felix Schlag and was part of the Jefferson nickel series, which started in 1938. The front of the coin, known as the obverse, features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the word Liberty and the year 1964 inscribed beside his face. On the reverse, you'll find an image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home, along with the words E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was struck in huge numbers. Over 1 billion coins were produced between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, despite this high mintage, certain 1964 nickels have become incredibly valuable due to errors, rare varieties, and high-grade conditions. The most sought-after and valuable among them is the 1964 no-mint mark nickel, which has shocked collectors with its increasing worth. You might be wondering, why does the absence of a mint mark make a difference? The answer lies in how coins were produced at the time. The Philadelphia Mint typically did not use a mint mark on its nickels, so technically, all 1964 nickels without a mint mark come from the Philadelphia Mint. However, certain rare varieties from that year have unique characteristics that set them apart, making them extremely desirable to collectors. One such variety is the 1964 Special Mint Set, or SMS nickel. These coins were struck with extra care, resulting in sharper details, smoother surfaces, and an almost proof-like appearance. If you happen to find one of these in pristine condition, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Another factor that contributes to the high value of the 1964 no-mint mark nickel is the presence of errors and die varieties. Some of the most valuable errors include double die obverse nickels, where the lettering and details on the front of the coin appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. There are also full steps nickels, which are highly sought after by collectors. Full steps refers to the steps leading up to Monticello on the reverse of the coin. If all 5 or 6 steps are clearly visible without any wear or weakness, the coin can be worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about the current market value of this rare nickel. While most circulated 1964 no-mint mark nickels are worth only their face value of 5 cents, high-grade examples and rare varieties have sold for astonishing prices at auctions. In recent years, a pristine, high-grade 1964 no-mint mark nickel with full steps sold for an incredible $98,642 at auction. The reason for such a high price is the extreme rarity of finding a well-preserved, full-detail nickel from this year. Most nickels from 1964 were heavily circulated, meaning they have scratches, dings, and wear that lower their value. But if you come across one in uncirculated condition with sharp details, it could be worth a small fortune. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel? Here's what you need to look for. First, check the overall condition of the coin. Coins in better condition, with fewer scratches and strong details, are worth more. Second, look closely at Monticello's steps on the reverse. If all 5 or 6 steps are visible without any major wear, you might have a full steps variety, which is extremely valuable. Third, inspect the coin for errors like doubling in the lettering or unusual markings. These mint errors can significantly increase the coin's worth. Lastly, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Coins that receive a high mint state (MS) grade from a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can fetch much higher prices at auction. You might be wondering, where can you sell a rare 1964 no-mint mark nickel if you happen to find one? The best places to sell valuable coins are coin auctions, online marketplaces like eBay, and numismatic dealers who specialize in rare coins. Always do your research and work with reputable buyers to ensure you get the best price for your coin. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a high-quality, rare variety nickel, so if you find one, don't rush to sell it without understanding its full value. Before we wrap up, let's go over some final tips for coin hunting. If you want to find valuable nickels like the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, start by checking your spare change, old coin collections, and even bank coin rolls. Many valuable coins are still in circulation, just waiting to be discovered. Consider investing in a magnifying glass and coin guide to help you identify rare varieties and errors. And most importantly, stay patient and keep searching. Coin collecting is all about the thrill of the hunt, and you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. And that's it for today's video, folks. The 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a true gem in the world of coin collecting, and its incredible market value proves that even the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary worth. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more valuable coin content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever come across a rare nickel or if you have any other coins you'd like me to cover in a future video. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. EY everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an exciting discovery for all the coin collectors and treasure hunters out there. Imagine having a simple nickel in your pocket that could be worth a staggering $87,553. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we are going to talk about the 1980 Jefferson nickel, its history, minting details, rare errors, and what makes this particular coin so valuable. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys learning about rare coins, make sure you watch till the end, because you don't want to miss any important details. And if you love valuable coin content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and expensive coins. Now, let's jump right into it. History of the 1980 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent piece features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1980 Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, marked with a small D mint mark on the right side of the coin, just next to Jefferson's ponytail. In 1980, millions of these nickels were produced, but not all of them are created equal. While most are worth just face value, a rare few possess unique qualities, minting errors, or high-grade conditions that make them worth thousands of dollars today. Mintage and rarity. The Denver Mint struck an estimated 518,416,000 Jefferson nickels in 1980, making it a fairly common coin in circulation. However, finding one in pristine condition, with full steps on Monticello, or a rare error, is incredibly difficult. These are the coins that bring in huge auction prices. Many of the nickels from this era suffered from poor striking quality, weak details, and post-mint damage, meaning very few survive in mint state condition. A well-preserved 1980 Jefferson nickel with strong details can be worth a small fortune, valuable grades and high auction prices. If you're lucky enough to own a 1980 Jefferson nickel in MS67 or higher, you could be sitting on a coin worth thousands. Let's break it down. Circulated condition, worn/used, worth only 5 to 50 cents MS60 MS63, uncirculated, lower mint state around $5 to $1.20 MS64 MS65, high uncirculated grades around $50 to $200 MS66, very high quality around $1,000 to $5,000 MS67, near perfect condition $10,000 to $87, 553. One of the highest recorded auction prices for a 1980 Jefferson nickel in MS67 plus condition was a whopping $87,553, proving that condition is everything when it comes to coin values. Full steps designation. If you've heard the term full steps Jefferson nickel, you know how important this designation is. Full steps, abbreviated as FS, refers to the sharp, complete details on the steps of Monticello on the reverse side of the nickel. To qualify as full steps, a coin must show at least 5 to 6 full steps without any major breaks or disruptions. Because of weak strikes and die wear, most 1980 Jefferson nickels do not have full steps, making them incredibly rare in high grades. A 1980 Jefferson nickel with full steps in MS67 or higher could easily fetch upwards of $87,000 or more at auction. So, if you have one, hold on to it and get it graded immediately. Rare error varieties. Now, let's talk about some of the rare error coins that make certain 1980 Jefferson nickels extremely valuable. Some of the most notable errors include off-center strikes. These occur when the coin isn't properly aligned in the press, leading to a portion of the design being cut off. A major off-center error of 50% or more with a visible date and mint mark can be worth $500 to $5,000. Double die obverse, DDO. This error results from the die striking the coin twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on Jefferson's face, motto, or date. A well-defined DDO can bring in $1,000 or more. Die cracks and cuds. These happen when the die develops a crack, leaving a raised line or blob of metal on the coin. Depending on the size and location, these errors can be worth $100 to several $1,000s. Clipped planchet error. If a portion of the coin is missing due to an incomplete cut during minting, it can be worth $500 plus depending on the severity. Mirror blockage error. This extremely rare minting mistake creates a mirrored reverse image on the obverse. And these types of errors have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. If you have a 1980 Jefferson nickel with any of these errors, get it professionally graded because it could be worth a small fortune. How to check if you have a rare 1980 Jefferson nickel? Now that you know what makes this coin valuable, here's how you can check if you have a rare one. Look for the D mint mark. Make sure it has the D mint mark from Denver. Examine the condition. The less wear, the better. If it looks brand new, it could be valuable. Check for full steps. use a magnifying glass and inspect Monticello's steps on the reverse. If they are full and uninterrupted, you might have a rare one. Search for errors. Look closely for doubling, cracks, off-center strikes, or other unusual marks. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable nickel, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading to determine its true value. So, there you have it. The 1980 Jefferson nickel might look like an ordinary 5-cent coin, but it has the potential to be worth a life-changing $87,553 if you find the right one. Whether you're a collector, investor, or just someone curious about valuable coins, always check your change, because you never know what hidden treasures you might have. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever found a rare nickel in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden gems in the world of numismatics. If you have a jar of old coins sitting around, you might want to check carefully because today we're talking about a Jefferson nickel that could be hiding in your collection, the 1984 Jefferson nickel. This rare coin, minted in Denver, has surprised collectors by reaching an astonishing market value of $67,912. What makes it so valuable? What errors or rare features should you look for? Stay with me until the end because you won't want to miss a single detail about this incredible find. History of the 1984 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent piece features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1984, millions of these nickels were minted, making it seem like an ordinary coin. However, not all 1984 Jefferson nickels are created equal. Some have rare errors, high-grade conditions, or unique minting issues that make them extremely valuable to collectors. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, produced a massive 448,865,000 Jefferson nickels in 1984. With such a high mintage, most of these coins are worth just 5 cents. But hidden among them are a few that are worth thousands due to their rarity, errors, or pristine condition. Why this coin is worth $67,912, you might be wondering. How can a coin that was once worth 5 cents now be valued at nearly $68,000? There are a few key reasons: mint state condition, MS67 or higher, coins that are in flawless condition, with no scratches, wear, or damage, are extremely rare. Collectors and grading agencies like PCGS and NGC assign these coins a grade from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being a perfect coin. The 1984 nickel that sold for $67,912 was graded MS67+, making it one of the highest graded examples known. Full steps, FS designation. One of the most important features collectors look for in Jefferson nickels is the full steps designation. If the steps on Monticello's building are fully struck and have clear, sharp lines, the coin is considered more valuable. Most 1984 nickels have weak strikes, but the few that have full steps can fetch premium prices. Rare minting errors. Another reason this coin reached such a high value is minting errors. Some 1984 nickels have errors like off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing, double dies, where parts of the image or lettering appear twice, clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a miscut planchet, die cracks, small breaks in the die that create raised lines on the coin. If you find a 1984 Jefferson nickel with these errors, you could be sitting on a small fortune. How to identify a valuable 1984 nickel? So, how can you tell if you have a rare and valuable 1984 Jefferson nickel? Here's what to check. Look at the mint mark. Make sure it has the D mint mark below the date. 1984. On the obverse side of the coin. This means it was minted in Denver. Check the steps on Monticello. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the steps. If you can see 5 or 6 full steps, your coin might qualify for the full steps FS designation. Examine the coin's surface. Check for any scratches, dents, or discoloration. The cleaner and shinier it is, the more valuable it could be. Look for errors. Compare your coin to other 1984D nickels and see if you notice any doubling in the letters or numbers, missing details, or unusual marks. Errors significantly increase a coin's value. Get it graded. If you think your 1984D nickel is in excellent condition, consider sending it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for an official grade. This is essential if you want to sell it for top dollar. Recent market sales and value breakdown. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1984D Jefferson nickel based on recent auction sales. A circulated 1984D nickel, one that has been used in everyday transactions, is typically worth 5 to 50 cents. A high-grade uncirculated coin, MS65 or better, can sell for $100 to $1,000. A full steps, FS, nickel in MS66 MS67 condition has sold for $5,000 to $15,000. The highest recorded sale of a 1984D Jefferson nickel in MS67 plus condition with full steps was an astonishing $67,912 at auction. This proves that even modern nickels can be worth serious money. Where to sell your 1984D Jefferson nickel? If you think you have a valuable 1984D nickel, here's where you can sell it: eBay or Heritage Auctions. Great platforms for selling rare coins. PCGS or NGC certified coin dealers. Professional grading companies often help collectors find buyers. Local coin shops and coin shows. Visit coin shops or attend collector events to connect with buyers. Online coin forums and Facebook groups. Many collectors are willing to buy rare coins from fellow enthusiasts. The 1984D Jefferson nickel is proof that rare coins can still be found in everyday pocket change. While most are only worth a few cents, some in pristine condition with full steps and rare errors can sell for thousands of dollars. The highest known sale of this coin reached $67,912, and there may be even more valuable examples waiting to be discovered. So, check your change, inspect your coin collections, and who knows? You might be holding on to a hidden treasure worth thousands. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable nickel in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have something truly exciting for all the coin collectors and treasure hunters out there. We are going to talk about the 1988D Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that has shocked collectors with its incredible value. Yes, you heard that right. This coin, which many people might overlook as just another nickel, has been sold for an astonishing $56,982 in the current market. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Why are collectors willing to pay so much for it? And how can you find one in your pocket change? Stay tuned, because we are diving deep into the history, rarity, key features, and current market value of the 1988D Jefferson nickel. A quick look at the Jefferson nickel series before we jump into the specifics of the 1988D Jefferson nickel. Let's take a quick look at the Jefferson nickel series as a whole. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, while the reverse showcases his famous Virginia estate, Monticello. This series has been in circulation for decades, and over the years, certain Jefferson nickels have become highly valuable due to minting errors, rare variations, and limited production numbers. The 1988D nickel is one such coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The history of the 1988D Jefferson nickel. The 1988D Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, which is represented by the small D mint mark on the right side of the coin, just below the date. In 1988, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, but only a few special ones are worth thousands of dollars today. Several factors contribute to the high value of certain 1988D Jefferson nickels. These include minting errors, coins with significant mint errors such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies can dramatically increase in value. High-grade condition, coins that are in MS67 or higher condition, meaning they are in near-perfect mint state with no visible damage, are extremely rare and valuable. Full steps designation. The reverse of the Jefferson nickel features Monticello, and coins that show a fully struck, detailed Monticello with crisp and complete steps are designated as full steps, FS. These are highly sought after by collectors. Why is the 1988 Jefferson nickel worth so much? Now, let's talk about what makes some of these nickels worth $56,982 in today's market. Not every 1988 nickel will be worth this much, but certain key factors determine its value. 1. Minting errors. One of the biggest reasons why this coin has reached such a high value is due to its rare mint errors. Some known errors on the 1988 nickel include double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice, causing slight but noticeable doubling in Jefferson's portrait, the date, or the lettering. Off-center strikes. Some 1988 nickels were struck off-center, making them unique and desirable to collectors. Clipped planchet. A coin with a missing portion due to a misfeed in the minting process. 2. Full steps designation, FS. The full steps, FS, designation is one of the most important factors in determining a Jefferson nickel's value. To achieve this status, the steps of Monticello on the reverse must be fully visible without any major interruptions. Nickels with the full steps designation are significantly rarer and more valuable than those without it. 3. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher, grading plays a massive role in determining a coin's value. The highest graded examples of the 1988 nickel, particularly those graded MS67, MS68, or higher by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are incredibly rare. These top-tier coins can fetch prices well into the tens of thousands of dollars. Current market value of the 1988 Jefferson nickel. So, how much is this coin really worth today? Based on recent auctions and collector demand, here's a breakdown of its market value. Regular circulated condition. Most 1988 Jefferson nickels found in circulation are worth face value, 5 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS60, MS64, these can sell for anywhere from $1 to $50, depending on IAPL. MS65 to MS66. Coins in this condition can sell for $500 to $2,000. MS67 Plus with full steps, FS. These are the rarest and most valuable examples, with prices ranging from $10,000 to over $50,000. The highest recorded sale for a perfect MS68 full steps 1988 nickel was $56,982 at a recent auction. Where to find a rare 1988 Jefferson nickel? If you're wondering whether you might have one of these valuable nickels, here are some tips on where to look. Check your pocket change. It's rare, but you never know when you might find a hidden gem in your spare change. Coin rolls from banks. Searching through nickel rolls from banks is a great way to hunt for rare coins. Estate sales and flea markets. Many old collections end up in estate sales, so keep an eye out for hidden treasures. Online coin auctions and dealers. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS auctions often have rare Jefferson nickels for sale. Is the 1988 nickel worth searching for? Absolutely. While not every 1988 nickel is worth thousands, finding one in high-grade condition with full steps or rare errors could be life-changing. If you come across an uncirculated nickel from this year, it's worth having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. So, next time you get a nickel in your change, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might just have a $56,982 coin sitting in your pocket. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1988 Jefferson nickel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Also, let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! See you in the next video. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting discovery: the 1989 Jefferson nickel that has stunned collectors with a market value of $34,999. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 5-cent coin could be worth a small fortune. So, what makes this coin so special? Stick around, and we'll break down everything you need to know, including its history, rare errors, and what to look for if you have one. Scene transition. Brief history of the 1989 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, on the obverse, while his famous home, Monticello, appears on the reverse. The 1989 Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, and millions were struck that year. In fact, the total mintage of this coin is approximately 453 million, a huge number. With so many minted, you might be wondering, how can a 1989 nickel be worth $34,999? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and possible minting errors that make some of these coins highly sought after. Scene transition. What makes the 1989 Jefferson nickel valuable? There are three main factors that contribute to the high value of certain 1989 Jefferson nickels. Minting errors. Some of these coins contain rare errors that drastically increase their value. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher. Coins with a perfect strike, no wear, and a flawless surface command high prices at auctions. Full steps, FS designation. If the steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully defined, the coin becomes significantly more valuable. Let's go deeper into these aspects. Scene transition. Rare mint errors in the 1989 Jefferson nickel. Mint errors play a massive role in making any coin valuable. Here are some errors to look out for on your 1989 Jefferson nickel. Off-center strikes. If your coin has an off-center design, where part of the coin is blank or the image is misaligned, it can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on how extreme the error is. Doubled die obverse, DDO, a doubled image on Jefferson's portrait, lettering, or date is considered rare and can significantly raise the coin's value. Clipped planchet, if a portion of the coin appears to be missing due to a cutting error during minting, it can make your nickel highly collectible. Missing clad layer, if the nickel is missing its outer layer, revealing a dull copper core, it's a rare find. Scene transition. The importance of high-grade condition. Another major factor affecting the 1989 Jefferson nickel's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a 1 to 70 scale, with 70 being a flawless coin. Here's what to know about high-grade nickels. A mint state, MS60 to MS66, 1989 nickel can sell for anywhere between $10 to $500 depending on appeal. If a coin is graded MS67 or higher, its value jumps dramatically into the thousands. The most sought-after Jefferson nickels have the full steps, FS, designation, meaning the Monticello steps are completely visible and sharp. An FS nickel can easily command over $30,000 at auction. Scene transition. How to identify a valuable 1989 nickel. So, how can you tell if your 1989 Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? Follow these steps. Look for the mint mark. The P mint mark is located just to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or missing layers. Examine the condition. If your coin has no scratches, dents, or discoloration, it may be a high-grade specimen. Inspect the Monticello steps. If all 5 or 6 steps are visible, you could have a jackpot coin. Scene transition. Record-breaking sales of the 1989 Jefferson nickel. Collectors have paid staggering amounts for rare 1989 Jefferson nickels in pristine condition. Let's look at some auction records. A 1989 Jefferson nickel with full steps, graded MS67 plus FS, sold for an astonishing $34,999 at auction. Even lower-grade MS66 FS nickels have sold for between $5,000 to $15,000. Coins with unique errors like an off-center strike have sold for over $10,000. These prices prove that even a modern nickel can be worth life-changing money if you have the right one. Scene transition. Where to sell your 1989p nickel, if you believe you have a valuable 1989p Jefferson nickel, here's where you can sell it: eBay or online coin marketplaces. List your coin with high-quality images and a detailed description. Coin auctions. Professional auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers handle rare coin sales. Local coin shops. Get an appraisal from a trusted numismatist to determine its value. Coin shows and conventions. Great places to connect with serious collectors who might pay top dollar. The 1989p Jefferson nickel is proof that even a common 5-cent coin can turn into an incredible payday. If you have one, check for mint errors, examine its condition, and consider getting it graded. You might just be sitting on a coin worth $34,999 or more. Do you have any rare nickels in your collection? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and valuable discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins, valuable collectibles, and exciting discoveries in the world of numismatics, you're in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into an incredible treasure that could be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection: the 2001 Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent coin, minted in Denver, has shocked collectors with its staggering value of $29,652 in the current market. That's right. A simple nickel, worth only 5 cents at face value, has become an absolute jackpot for lucky collectors. But why is this coin so valuable? What makes it stand out from millions of other nickels struck in 2001? Stick around as we break down the history, rare varieties, key features, and the exact reasons why this coin is worth so much. History of the 2001 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, while Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, is displayed on the reverse. By 2001, the design had remained largely unchanged for over 6 decades, making this particular year a transition point before major modifications in later years. The 2001 Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the two main facilities responsible for producing this denomination, alongside the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of nickels have been produced over the years, the 2001 stands out due to its rarity, errors, and collector demand. Mintage and rarity. The 2001 nickel had a mintage of approximately 635 million coins. This means it was relatively common when first released, but over the years, high-grade examples and rare errors have made certain pieces exceptionally valuable. Most of these coins entered regular circulation, leading to heavy wear and scratches, making pristine examples much harder to find. In today's collector market, the real money lies in coins that have been preserved in top condition or exhibit unique errors that increase their value. If you have a 2001 Jefferson nickel, it's time to check if you own one of these rare gems. What makes the 2001 nickel worth $29,652? Now, let's get to the real reason you're here. Why is the 2001 Jefferson nickel so valuable? The answer lies in 3 key factors: condition, errors, and collector demand. 1. Condition and grading. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in its value. In numismatics, coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state 70, MS 70. The highest grade examples of the 2001 Jefferson nickel, those rated MS 67 and above, are incredibly rare. The most valuable 2001 nickel, which sold for $29,652, was a nearly flawless MS 68 example with a beautiful strike and strong luster. If you find a high-grade 2001 nickel with sharp details, no significant scratches, and full steps on Monticello, it could be worth thousands of dollars. 2. Rare errors and varieties. Some of the most expensive nickels in history owe their value to mint errors. Here are a few notable ones that make the 2001 D nickel a sought-after piece. Off-center strikes. Coins that were not properly aligned in the minting press can have off-center designs, making them unique and valuable. A 50% off-center 2001 D nickel in high grade can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Double die errors. Some 2001 D nickels were struck with a misaligned die, creating a doubled appearance on the date, lettering, or Jefferson's profile. If you spot doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust, you might have a valuable coin. Clipped planchets. A coin struck on a defective blank with missing sections is known as a clipped planchet error. These unusual defects increase a coin's rarity and desirability among collectors. Full steps designation. A special grading factor for Jefferson nickels is the full steps (FS) designation. This refers to the number of visible steps on Monticello. A 2001 D nickel with a full step strike, FS 65 or higher, can command a significant premium, sometimes reaching tens of thousands of dollars in auction. 3. Collector demand and market trends. The numismatic market has seen a surge in demand for rare Jefferson nickels, especially in high-grade conditions. As more collectors look to complete their Jefferson nickel collections, the competition for rare dates and mint errors has driven prices up. In particular, auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have recorded record-breaking sales for top-tier specimens. A high-quality 2001 D Jefferson nickel recently sold for $29,652 due to its exceptional preservation and rarity. How to find a valuable 2001 D Jefferson nickel. By now, you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable coins? Here are some tips to help you locate a rare 2001 D nickel worth big money. Check your pocket change. While rare, some of these nickels are still in circulation. Always inspect your change carefully, coin rolls and bank rolls. Visit your local bank and request nickel rolls. Searching through these rolls can sometimes reveal hidden treasures. Estate sales and flea markets. Older collections often contain high-grade coins or rare errors that the seller may not recognize as valuable. Professional coin dealers. If you want to buy or sell rare coins, consult a reputable dealer who specializes in Jefferson nickels. They can help you get the best price. Get your coin graded. If you suspect you have a valuable 2001 D nickel, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for authentication. A certified grade can significantly increase your coin's market value. The 2001 D Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a collector's dream. Whether due to its high grade, rare mint errors, or strong collector demand, this 5-cent piece has achieved a jaw-dropping market value of $29,652. So, before you spend that nickel, take a second look. It could be worth a small fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Have you ever found a rare or valuable coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting discovery for you. Imagine finding a simple nickel in your pocket, only to realize it's worth a staggering $25,722. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we're diving deep into the 2002 P. Jefferson nickel, its history, unique features, and why collectors are willing to pay thousands for this rare find. So, if you love valuable coins, make sure to watch till the end because you might just have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. History of the 2002 P. Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 2002 P nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark on the right side of Jefferson's portrait. Now, 2002 might not seem like an old year for coin collectors, but this particular Philadelphia minted nickel has a rare error or variety that makes it extremely valuable. Out of millions produced, only a few have the unique characteristics that drive up their price to over $25,000 in the collector's market. Why is this coin worth so much money? So, what makes this 2002 P. Jefferson nickel worth more than a brand new car? Let's break it down. Mint errors. Some of the most valuable 2002 P. Jefferson nickels contain striking errors, such as missing clad layer. This makes part of the coin appear copper-colored, as the outer layer of nickel is missing. Double-dyed verse, DDO. This results in a noticeable doubling of Jefferson's face, especially around his eyes and nose. Full steps Monticello. Coins with a perfectly struck Monticello showing all 5 or 6 steps without wear are extremely rare and valuable. High-grade condition. The highest graded 2002 P nickels are MS67, MS68, or higher, mint state, which means they have no scratches, no wear, and a perfect strike. Coins in lower grades, such as MS63 or MS64, can still be worth a few $100s, but the real jackpot comes with near-perfect specimens. Low population in high grades. Out of the millions of 2002 P nickels produced, only a handful exist in pristine condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. The lower the supply, the higher the demand, and the higher the price. Auction records and market value. Let's talk money. The current market value for a high-grade 2002 P. Jefferson nickel is a jaw-dropping $25,722. Here's how some of these rare nickels have performed in auctions. In 2022, a 2002 P. Jefferson nickel in MS68 condition sold for $19,500 at a major auction. In 2023, another specimen with full steps designation sold for an astonishing $25,722. Coins graded below MS67 still fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on their condition and errors. With auction prices steadily increasing, the value of these rare nickels could rise even higher in the future. If you find one, make sure to have it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC to determine its exact worth. How to find a valuable 2002 P. Jefferson nickel? Now, here's the exciting part. You might actually have one of these valuable nickels without even knowing it. Here's how to check. Look for the P mint mark. The valuable versions were minted in Philadelphia and will have a small P on the right side of Jefferson's portrait. Examine the details. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, missing clad layers, or strong Monticello steps. Check the coin's condition. If it looks nearly flawless with no scratches or marks, it could be in high-grade mint state condition. Compare it to auction prices. Look at past auction results to see if your coin matches one of the valuable varieties. Get it professionally graded. To truly know the value, submit your coin to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. So, there you have it. The 2002 P. Jefferson nickel, a tiny 5-cent piece that could be worth over $25,000. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves treasure hunting, always check your change because hidden gems like this can turn up anywhere. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we uncover some of the rarest and most valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Today, we are diving deep into an incredible find, the 2003 P. Mint Mark Jefferson nickel that has shocked collectors with its staggering value of $23,111. Yes, you heard that right. A modern nickel worth a fortune. Stay with me as we explore its history, unique features, errors, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. History of the 2003 P. Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The reverse showcases his home, Monticello, an iconic part of American history. The 2003 P. Mint Mark nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while millions were produced, only a handful have become highly valuable due to their unique qualities. 2003 was one of the last years before the major redesign of the Jefferson nickel in 2004 and 2005, when the U.S. Mint introduced the Westward Journey series. Because of this transition period, certain 2003 nickels were minted with exceptional detail, unique errors, or rare die varieties that make them incredibly valuable today. Why this coin is worth $23,111. So why is the 2003 P. Jefferson nickel commanding such a high price at auctions? There are several reasons. High-grade specimens, coins that have been preserved in mint condition, known as MS, mint state, grades, are extremely rare. A 2003 P nickel graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars because of its near-perfect condition. The surfaces must be flawless, with strong luster and sharp details. Rare errors and varieties. Some 2003 P nickels were struck with errors that make them highly sought after. These errors include off-center strikes, when the coin is struck improperly and part of the design is missing. Double dies, a doubling effect on letters or images, making the coin appear distorted. Clipped planchets, when a part of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting mistake. Full steps variety. If a Jefferson nickel has full steps on Monticello, meaning all lines are well defined and not worn out, it significantly increases its value. Collector demand. The 2003 P nickel is highly desired by numismatists, especially those focusing on modern coinage. Since this coin is part of a transitional period, it holds historical significance. Serious collectors are willing to pay a premium to complete their sets with a perfect specimen. Low population in top grades. The higher the grade, the fewer coins exist in that condition. For the 2003 P nickel, MS 67 Plus and MS 68 grades are extremely rare, making them worth thousands of dollars. Auction sales and recent market value. Over the years, this coin has fetched impressive prices at auctions. Some notable sales include a 2003 P Jefferson nickel graded MS 67 by PCGS sold for over $8,000. A 2003 P nickel with a rare double die error went for $15,500 at a coin auction. The highest recorded sale of a pristine MS 68 2003 P nickel reached an astonishing $23,111, proving that even a modern nickel can be a goldmine if preserved in the right condition. How to check if you have a valuable 2003 P nickel? If you have a 2003 P nickel, here's how you can check if it's worth serious money. Examine the condition. If it looks brand new with no scratches, it might be worth getting graded. Coins with minimal wear are worth much more. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubled letters, off-center strikes, or any odd features. Look at Monticello steps. If the steps are perfectly visible with no wear, your coin could be a valuable full steps, FS variety. Send it for grading, if you believe you have a rare piece. Consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication and grading. Other valuable Jefferson nickels. The 2003 P nickel isn't the only Jefferson nickel worth a fortune. Here are a few others to watch out for. 1942 P War nickel, made of silver, worth up to $20,000. 1950 Jefferson nickel, one of the lowest mintages, valued at $30,000 in high grades. 1971 Noes proof nickel, a rare error where the mint mark is missing, worth over $20,000. $1989 P no mint mark nickel. Another valuable modern nickel, recently sold for $33,000. So there you have it. The 2003 P Jefferson nickel might look like just another 5-cent coin, but in the right condition, it can be worth as much as $23,111 or more. If you have a jar full of change, it's time to start looking because you never know what hidden treasure you might find out. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting discovery: the 2007 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change and is now worth an astonishing $23,757. Yes, you heard that right. This 5-cent piece, often overlooked, has become a valuable collector's item, and we're about to break down exactly why. Make sure to watch till the end because we'll reveal what makes this nickel so rare, how to identify it, and how you can turn your change into big money. History of the 2007 P. Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Over the decades, this coin has undergone multiple design changes, but one thing has remained constant: its significance in American coinage. The 2007 P. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it carries the P Mint mark just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. This particular year saw millions of these nickels minted, but what makes this one so special? Well, certain variations and rare mint errors have pushed some of these coins to extreme values in the collector's market. If you have a 2007 P. Jefferson nickel, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. What makes this nickel valuable? Not all 2007 P. Jefferson nickels are worth thousands, so what exactly sets this one apart? Here are the key factors that contribute to its high value: mint errors and die varieties. Some 2007 P. Jefferson nickels exhibit double die obverse (DDO) errors, where the lettering or parts of Jefferson's portrait appear doubled. There are reports of off-center strikes and broad strikes, which are highly sought after by collectors. A missing mint mark error or weak strike can also drastically increase the value. High-grade condition, MS68 or higher. The most valuable 2007 P. Jefferson nickels are those graded MS68 or MS69 by PCGS or NGC, meaning they are in nearly perfect, uncirculated condition, coins with strong luster, sharp details, and no scratches or wear can fetch thousands at auctions. Full steps designation: a rare full steps, FS, Jefferson nickel, meaning the steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully visible and sharply struck, commands top dollar. Finding a 2007 P nickel with full steps in high grade is exceptionally rare, making it a key target for collectors. Current market value. How much is it worth? The market for rare coins is always changing, but as of now, a high-quality 2007 P. Jefferson nickel has been sold for $23,757 at auction. Here's a breakdown of what you can expect based on condition: circulated condition, worn, common, face value to $1 almost uncirculated, $5 to $1.50 MS65, uncirculated, $100 to $500 MS67, gem uncirculated, $1,000 to $5,000 MS68 or higher with full steps. $23,757 and beyond. The price varies depending on demand and competition among collectors, but if you own a high-grade example with a rare error, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. How to identify a rare 2007 P. Jefferson nickel? Now you might be wondering, how do I check if my nickel is one of the rare ones? Follow these simple steps. Check the mint mark. The P mint mark should be visible below the date on the obverse side of the coin. If missing, you might have an error coin. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to examine the coin for doubling, weak strikes, or off-center designs. Evaluate condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Look for a clean surface with no major scratches, dents, or discoloration. Examine Monticello for full steps. Turn the coin over and check if all the steps on Monticello are clearly visible. If so, you might have a valuable full steps nickel. Where to sell your 2007 P. Jefferson nickel? If you believe you have a rare or high-grade 2007 P. Jefferson nickel, here's where you can sell it for top dollar: eBay and online auctions, great for reaching a wide audience of collectors. Coin shows and dealers, get expert appraisals and direct offers. Professional grading services, PCGS. NGC. Having your coin officially graded increases its credibility and value. Heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers, top tier auction houses where rare coins fetch record-breaking prices. Could you have a $23,757 nickel? So, there you have it. The 2007 P. Jefferson nickel, a modern 5-cent piece that's worth an incredible $23,757. Whether it's an era coin, a high-grade specimen, or a full steps rarity, this nickel has proven that even everyday pocket change can hold immense value. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments, have you checked your 2007 P nickels yet? You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting!